If you're a millennial, you must have thought about having the Aladdin's genie and making him do whatever you want him to do, okay? Today, I am going to review a book that has a genie in it, and it sounds a very interesting concept, and I'm going to tell you about what the concept is and how the book is. So if you want to know about it, keep watching this video. Hi guys, I am Manpreet. I make book related videos on this channel, and today I am going to review Once Upon a Genie by Durya Kapasi. This was sent to me by author for review, and I am going to dive into the plot, characters and the writing style of this book and tell you whether this book is worth reading or not. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. It's a spoiler free video, so be free. Like if you want to read this book, you can read this book. And the plot is about this girl who finds a genie, and the genie grants her 3 wishes. But the problem is, this genie is so sexy and she falls in love with the genie. And then she has to make a very tough choice between saving her best friend who is about to die and keeping the genie. So what does she decide? That's what the book is about. Now this book is more of a romance book than anything else. So if you enter this book thinking it's just a fantasy book, it's not. It's a romance book about this girl and about the love between this girl and the genie and the difficulties they face. And at the same time, I feel like the blurb of the book gives too much of information. I feel like everything is given out in the blurb and there is nothing to guess in the book. There is nothing mysterious and nice in the book apart from the first 2 wishes, because obviously you can, make up your mind and understand what's the 3rd wish. It's pretty predictable, and the first 2 wishes are the ones which you may think like, yeah, I want to know what happens in them. So that is there, and I hate this thing, like whoever blurbed this book. If you watch John Green's video, he also has mentioned this very big point in the books, that why do you even have spoilers in the blurb? Anyway, talking about the plot of this book, now I really loved how the book began. I loved 2 things about the book when it started. It was the writing style and the plot. I was really, fascinated, and when the first wish came, I was really delighted because that was the one which I didn't even think about happening, and it was really good. The second wish, that's where the graph of the book starts falling down. So it goes from like this to this and then this. The second wish is very cliche, and the third wish is something you can guess so easily. And in the end, I felt like the plot was really rushed. It's like in 1 or 2 chapters, everything was just wrapped up, which I totally didn't like because I felt like it was rushed. So that's what I think about the plot. Talking about the writing style, it's very simple, which I truly loved. Some of the paragraphs in the book are beautifully written, but otherwise it's a very simple and nice read, written in a very simple, flowy manner, yeah. But at the same time, there were some problems with how the whole plot and characters were built. There are things which I really could not agree with, and I really, felt like they were out of place. For example, there is this guy in a book who goes to a shop and yells at the people for having very expensive clothes, and the clothes would have costed him, like, if I am guessing from one amount that we have mentioned, the clothes would have costed him about $2,000. Now, this is a guy, like, this might be very expensive, but considering that this event was very important for him, and he wears a Rolex watch which is minimum $7,000 and it goes up to $40,000, not mentioned which one he was wearing, but if he can wear a $7,000 watch, why can't he buy a $2,000 costume for an event which is so important that it's in the entire book, which is very important to his career, which is very important to his life? Why can't he wear that? So I could not buy that thing. How the whole things were written down, I truly felt like things were being told to me. I was told that this girl was in love with the genie, but all I could see this girl doing was making out with the genie and talking about that she is in love with the genie. I could not see her falling in love. I could not feel her love for the genie or genie's love for the girl. So I was being told things which I truly do not like. I'm a person who believes that you do not have to tell things in the story. You tell the story and emotions come and the feelings come automatically. If you have to tell me that the girl is in love with the boy, I think it's a fail. And then talking about the characters, now there are 3 main characters in the book. I really loved how the small characters were, and I'm totally impressed with them. But the girl, now the girl was a character who I could not believe had any spine again. Now the girl was the character who overreacted at everything, and because of the writing style, she always jumped at the conclusions. Now when the genie comes, suddenly she's like, what the hell, my life is messed up and everything, and then she starts asking for wishes, and suddenly she's in love with the genie while making out with him. Like, I could not buy that thing again. And everything, her decisions in the book are like, in the end, even in the ending, her decisions are are justified in a very bad manner. I could not like really buy that thing. So that's one point with this. Now the genie, you would think that genie is a character which this girl is in love with, but he gets to do nothing except for doing his tricks, as well as just making out with the girl. That's pretty much what genie did. And the guy, the best friend Darren, and I really liked him, but he was like any usual best friend, and there was nothing special about him. So I am not really impressed with the characters. I am really impressed with the first part of the plot, but then it just goes downhill. I like the smooth writing style, but at the same time I felt the plot could have been much better if the writing style was better. So that's what I think about this book, guys. My ratings for this book are somewhere between 2.5 to 3 stars. I have also reviewed this book on my blog. If you want some detailed views about how I felt about this book, you can go to my blog and read it. So that's what I think about this book. And yes, I'll leave it upon you guys to decide whether you want to read it or not. Do let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Mandy signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon. And if you do want to read it, make sure you spread the word across your friends, because that's what you do for the person who is making this video for you. Yes, I am blackmailing you. Thank you.